I'm, I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus, and Jesus is in me. I come to speak to y'all on the behalf of my Father of some things that He want me to explain to y'all that y'all need to understand. There's some things that y'all need to know about this, about your life, how you live and how you die. This is something He want me to explain to y'all about. Because see, people take it in the wrong way when their families leave off this earth. They think it is the people that done remove them off the earth, but it's not the people. Now the people is the one that does the will of moving people. Yes, they do that. But the point is, it's on the person that they try to remove. It's on them. Because nobody can remove you unless you want to be removed. That's what y'all got to understand. Nobody can remove you unless you want to be removed. Because as I say, the Father give us all free will to make choices down here. Which way you want to go, left or right. He give you that choice. And He just want everybody to go the right way. But most people take the left way instead of going the right way. And when you do that, that be on you. Not on God. Not on God. It's on you because God give you free will to make the choices. So you can't blame God when you go another way and the Father wants you to come the right way and you go another way and things don't go the way you want it to go. You cannot blame God. You blame yourself because He give us all free will. Now, this is what He want me to talk about. You know how when your family be on their deathbed and y'all, instead of y'all going to God and getting on y'all knees and pray to God to save your family, y'all put it all in the doctor's hands. But see, the doctors can only do so much to save people. You got to understand that. They only can do so much. That's why the doctors have to get on their knees and pray to God to guide their hands. That's all they can do is guide our hands, Father, because we know that the rest is in your hands. Ain't nothing else we can do after we do what we do. So when the doctor get through doing the surgery or whatever on your family, trying to save your family life, and they walk out of that surgery room and they put y'all family in a recovery, they tell y'all right there, we did what we can. Now y'all got to leave it all to God. You got to leave it all to God. That's why they have that chapel downstairs. That's why they have the chapel downstairs. Because they only can do so much. And then they tell y'all to go to God. And if y'all just sits there and cry and say, I hope my family make it. I hope they be okay. I hope everything, I hope they pull out of this. They can't pull out of this just by y'all talking. If you want God to hear you, you got to go get on your knees and talk to God. If you love your family as much as you say you do, You would go down there to that chapel, you would get on your knees, and you would talk to God. Because let me tell you something. When your family is in that recovery bed, they fighting for their life. They fighting for their life. And when they doing that, they sitting right up there with their soul. Their soul done came out their body. And they sitting right up there. And they talking to God. And as they talking to God, that person and God is having a discussion. They sitting there, they talking or whatever. They talking to God. And then God, when they talking to God, they looking around. They see their families, all of that. They see the loved ones that done left the earth. They see them. And they see peace. They see joy. They see happiness. They feel love. And when they see all of that, why they talking to the Father? And then the Father say, do you want to go back to the earthly world? And they say, no, I don't want to go back. I like it right here. I like it right here where I'm at now. I like it. I don't want to go back. I like the peace. I like the love. I like the joy. I see my loved ones. I like it here. I don't want to go back. And then the Father say, you sure you don't want to go back to this earthly world? No, I don't want to go back. And then the Father say, let your will be done. That's what he say. Let your will be done. And then, next thing you know, you hear the machine go, beep, 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 beep. Because that person done made a decision to stay with God. They done made the decision. They don't want to come back to this destruction world. They don't want to come back. So they make the decision. And when you make the decision, God lets you stay. But if you say, the Father says, and your family is laying in that bed, and he say, do you want to go back? And then they say yes. The Father say, do you want to go back to this earthly world? Some people say, yeah, I want to come back. Because some people want to come back here to their children's and their grandchildren's and their brothers and sisters and their moms and dad. Some people want to come back to this destruction world. But they're not coming. They don't want to come back to be in a destruction. They want to come back to be with y'all. So some people make this choice to say, yes, I want to come back. And then when they make that choice, the Father say, okay, so let your will be done. Let your will be done. And then you hear the machine study going, do-do, 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 do-do. That means they heart is steady beeping, because the Father not finna take them, because they want to stay here. They want to be on this earthly world. So he let them stay. And then the doctors, they go in there and check that person. And then next thing you know, they say, oh my God, this person done made it through. I don't know how they made it, but they made it through. They had to make it through the grace of God, because we did all we could. This person was on their last death. They was on their last death, but they made it through. That's because they decided to come back. They decided to come back. But if the Father say, and he's talking to the person, and he say, and the person say, the Father say, you want to come back? And then and they say yes. But the Father say sometimes, no, you cannot come back, because your time is up. So you cannot come back. When he tell them, do you want to come back? And they say yes. And they say no. They already know. The Father already tells them right there, I'm sorry, but your time is up. You cannot come back. You have lived your time down here. You have served me well down here. It's your time to come home. You cannot come back. Some people has a time to come back. It don't be their time. So the Father bring them back. But when it's your time and you don't wake up, you're not coming back. It's your time. Your time is up. So the Father sometimes say, your time is not over with. Go back. You can go back. And he let the person go back because their time is not up. Even though they see their loved ones up there, he still say, your time is up. You cannot come back. And they have to be up there to be around their families that they haven't seen in years, enjoy themselves with the family. Because you better believe they are living in peace up there. They are living in peace. They happy. They not worried about their self up there. They worried about us down here. Because it's a lot of hell down here. And it's a lot of heaven up there. So they happy where they at. And they don't want to come back. You hear some people in the family say, oh my God, when I leave here, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back to this world because I don't like this world and I'm not coming back. And they be meaning that too. They be meaning that because the Father do give them a choice and let them know that they can come back because sometimes their time don't be up. And they say to the Father, no, I don't want to go back. I like it here. Just go ahead and do what you got to do, Father. Because I'm not coming back to this destructive world. I don't want to come back here. And they don't come back. They don't come back because they don't want to come back here. Sometimes y'all families tell y'all that and y'all don't even listen. And they be meaning what they say. When they say, I'm not coming back, they not coming back because they don't like the world the way it is. And they don't want to come back. Sometimes y'all hear y'all families say that. And they be meaning what they say. They don't want to come back here. Don't get me wrong. The Father gives them a choice. He gives them a choice. And they make their choice and say, I don't want to come back. And he said, so let your will be done. And he don't send them back. And that's because they don't want to come back. Some wants to come back and some don't want to come back. Some time is just up and they cannot come back because their time is just up. They have served the Father down here and their time is up. Sometimes people put themselves in a situation where they go a place that they don't want to go. And that don't be nobody's fault but y'all's. Because the Father don't tell you to do these wicked, evil things. Y'all do these wicked, evil things because that's what y'all want to do. Y'all can't blame the Father or nobody else. You blame yourself because y'all the one that do the wicked. You do it yourself. And then when you in your own life, it's your choice because you already decide where you want to go. You already make the decision on where you want to go when you do these wicked things. Because the Father gives us all free will to make the right choices down here. When you get on your knees and pray to the Father and he listening to you, the Father give you what you ask. He give you what you ask because that's the choice that you make. He give you free will. And whatever which way you make that choice is your free will. And the people in your family cannot blame the other people that what happened to them because that be the choices that they make. That be their choices. Even though you're not there with your family that's doing all of this wickedness and you don't see it, it's not God's fault because God sees it. He sees what your families are doing. You don't see it. He sees it. And when they do wrong and they end up in that hospital or on the slab, it's because they made that choice. They did. God give us all free will. When you go out there and harm and kill and hurt people, that's your free will. You make that choice. And when the Father says that your consequences is coming back to you. Your consequences are coming back to you. Because you done hurt somebody that didn't hurt you. You done took from somebody that didn't take from you. That's what y'all got to understand. You have did things to yourself that you did, that you put on yourself. So when y'all sit there and find out that somebody done passed away in y'all families, it's because they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. They consequences came back and put them where they are at. And that's what y'all got to accept. They consequences put them where they at because of what they have done to other people. Don't think that people just die off earth for no reason. No, they die off earth because of their consequences of what they have done to other people. And it comes back on them because y'all don't see what y'all family does. But God does. He sees it. Y'all don't see it, but God sees it. What y'all do, God give you free will to make y'all choices. That's what he does. And it's all up to y'all to make the right choice. So y'all can't blame nobody for when your family pass off, because your family knows what they be doing, and the Father gives them free will. Y'all say, I don't know why this happened to my brother. I don't know why this happened to my sister. I don't know why this happened to my mom and dad or whatever. They know. You might not know, but they know because they was there when they did it. That's what y'all got to think about. Because they was there when they did it. So they know. They know why they end up where they at. Y'all don't know that, but they know that. And God knows that. And that's what y'all got to understand. It's your family that do the things to themselves. Y'all just don't see it, but they do. When you beating on a woman or beating on a man, that's consequences. When you raping a child or raping a little boy or raping a grown person, that's consequences. When you stealing and robbing and killing, that's consequences. That's what y'all got to understand. Everything y'all do is a consequence, and it comes back on you. You just don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. That's your consequences. So y'all can't sit up here and say, I don't know why this happened. Why my brother died, why my sister died, why my baby died. Your baby didn't die for consequences. I'm going to tell you why the Father take your child sometimes. He take your child because he knows sometimes that child going to come out being wicked. So he take the child back because he knows sometimes that child going to come out being wicked. So he called the child back home. Sometimes y'all got to understand why babies don't live long sometimes. Because the Father called them back. Because he know that sometimes this child going to come back and be wicked. So he called them back. So sometimes when your child make it through the world, the Father knows sometimes this person going to follow their mind, and they're going to follow their mind the right way. Sometimes the ones he do let come back, and then he know they're going to be wicked. But he let them come back anyway. Because he feel that maybe this child going to change his ways or her ways before they grow up. When they get, older, their parents might have a chance to teach them right from wrong. And they might just change their ways. Sometimes he have the children that knowing that they just going to be completely corrupt. And he brings them back. Because he know they're not going to change when they come back. So he snatched them back before they come through the birth of your body. Or sometime when they do make it to the birth of your body, he still calls them back. So y'all want to know why babies don't make it sometimes? Because the father said it's not their time. It's not their time. Sometimes he already know what they're going to do before they enter the mother's womb. And he said it's not their time. And y'all got to look at all of this. And that's why sometimes when you carrying a child and the baby don't make it through the birth worry, it's because it's not their time to come back here. It's just not their time. And then sometimes it be that somebody that you're around, man, beating on you, making you fall down the stairs, kicking you in the belly and all of that. Then they make you lose your baby. That's the consequences on that person. They don't realize that. That's the consequences. When you beating on a woman while she's pregnant and she lose that baby, that's death. And that's a consequence on you. That's a consequence. Y'all got to think about everything y'all do to people. That's a consequence. When you kill a person that's carrying a child, when you kill a person while they carrying a child, that's a consequence. Even while you even beating on a person while they carrying a child, and that baby don't make it through, that's a consequence. Everything y'all do is a consequence. Everything y'all do is a consequence. So y'all can't blame the things that come out the way it come out because y'all do it to y'allself. Y'all can't blame nobody but y'allself. Not God, not your brothers and sisters, not nobody else, because what you do, you know what you do. And God just do it in another way to wake you up or send you home. It's your consequences. So whatever which way you lose, whatever which way you perish off this earth, it's your consequences coming back for what you have done. That's what y'all got to think about. It's your consequences. For whatever you have done, it comes back on you 100-fold. Your consequences come back. No matter what you do, if you treat people bad, your consequences come back. When somebody ain't bothering y'all and y'all bothering people, that's the consequences. That's the consequences. Whatever y'all do down here, it's a consequence. Whatever y'all do down here, it's a consequence. And that's what y'all got to get in y'all head about. Everything y'all do is a consequence. Don't think y'all gonna be down here living freely and doing whatever y'all want to do and y'all don't have a consequences to it. Oh, yes, you do. You have a consequences to everything you do. For everything you do, you have a consequence. If you're doing a good thing, you get a good blessing. If you're doing the wrong thing, you got a consequence. That's the way it goes. So when you do righteous things come back to you. When you do wrong, consequences come back to you. That's the way it goes. And that's the way y'all need to realize. Everything y'all do is a consequences. Spells, attacks, sickness, diseases, energy weapons, all of that y'all do is a consequence. And it comes back to you. Everything y'all do comes back. Killing, destroying, whatever y'all do, it's a consequence. And it comes back. On everything y'all do, it comes back. So y'all can't blame nobody but y'allself. So if y'all family deceased off the earth, it's because of their consequences. Remember that. If they pass off this earth, it's because of what they have done. Even though y'all ain't with them, they doing something that y'all don't know about. And believe me, when it comes back to them, it's because of their consequences. That's what y'all got to think about. So this is what the Father wanted me to speak on to y'all in the behalf of the Father. It's y'all consequences. So thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.